Sunday night, driving in the city, meet this gentleman by the name of Travis Wallis, and high-level CEO executive type, modern day Mozart in the way of numbers and computers and systems and analytics, and I was just blown away by the way his mind works, and our minds kind of came together in harmony, almost like a little mastermind in our short little interaction. And he had a real presence about him, and an incredible mind. I could tell his understanding from just a short conversation of systems and processes and the way the internet worked and the way business worked and consulting worked, is that he was way out of my league, on a whole nother level, and humbly speaking. But we really connected. It was an amazing experience, and so got his email, shot him a little email, my video, and he ended up watched some of my videos. You see this video, Travis, thank you for watching. And he gave me a shout out for my video that I shot, I think it was May 24th, talking about Z's and talking about etiquette, and talking about manners and talking about respect and chivalry and knowledge and the principles that I was really brought up on, the principles that Delta Chi had ingrained in me when I first pledged, and that have stayed with me. So I wanted to just kind of bring home that important point and thank Travis for watching that video, and thank Travis for what he said. Man, he really inspired me. He says that have the ability to change the world, and to really to make the world a better place, basically, like I'm doing right now by taking massive action. And when somebody says that, when somebody says, I believe in you, man, it's like magic. Did you ever hear as a kid that one person that told you could do it, maybe your coach or your mom or your dad or your uncle or your aunt? It's like that one person that said, dude, I believe in you, bro. You can do it. You can freaking do it. And Travis, I want to say thank you for doing that for me. And it doesn't matter how many times you've heard it in the past or how many times I tell it to myself, it's never enough. It's never enough. That never gets old. So when somebody says, I believe in you and what you're doing and how it's going to make the world a better place, how it's going to change the world for the better, that just means so much to me. So thank you. But in the way of etiquette, etiquette is actually the secret handshake of the elite, of the ultra wealthy, of the highest level people in humanity today. The secret handshake, I'm going to tell it to you. It's called etiquette. And etiquette is actually written by the book by Emily Post, and she came out with the actual format for etiquette. And without getting into too much detail, like this video is super long, you can look and buy our book yourself if you're really interested, but it is the secret handshake, how to have manners at dinner, how to interact in a social setting, how to act around an adult, how to act in a business meeting, at an interview. These types of things are etiquette, and it's a real lost art. It's something that if you can master it, if you can take it and build it into your character, you're going to stand out. You're going to stand out ahead of everyone else. You're going to stand out ahead of any of your peers out there. One other thing, powerful point. It's called the habit of initiative. It's called the habit of initiative. All right, I'm going to bring this in. I'm going to tie in initiative, and I can never stop talking about initiative enough because I talk to myself about it every day. Because you got to form the habit of procrastinate. You got to eliminate the habit of procrastination and substitute with the habit of action in its place. And initiative is something that is the most magnetic, attractive habit that you can have when you're going after something in life, in business, in fitness, in school, in anything. Initiative is the one thing that's going to get you promoted. Let me give you an example, a little story. So let's say you go in and you're at a new job, and your boss starts telling you some things to do, some items that you could do to improve and work on things tomorrow. And so you do them, you do a good job, and you do all you're supposed to do, and that's great. Your boss is happy. You did right. But initiative is thinking, I wonder what my boss or my manager, my supervisor would want me to do tomorrow without him having to tell you to do it. And then you doing it anyways. So maybe it was like taking the trash out, or maybe it was cleaning up the office, or writing some extra emails, or maybe like reviewing some files for him. One of the stories that Napoleon Hill talks about in The Great Law of Success about initiative was back in the days of stenographers. Stenographers used to these people would actually write for the wealthy. They would hire these stenographers to write and type letters and memos for them, stenographers. And so he said that he had a secretary. She was like a beginning entry-level secretary that was with him for a long time. But she was always taking the initiative. She was always doing things that needed to be done before he could ever tell her to do it. And so one day, the stenographer that he had was sick and she couldn't make it into work. And all of a sudden, the secretary, the beginning level person, she just started taking the initiative without him even asking her of doing these activities of stenographer, like writing these memos, checking out his writings, proofreading what he wanted to do, writing things and then having him approve it, of course, but writing them out in advance, like, hey, look, I've already done this. And he's like, wow, thank you. So this went on for just a matter of a couple days, maybe a week, and all of a sudden, she found herself in a natural promotion to the position of stenographer for the great one, Napoleon Hill himself. That's a true story because she took the initiative. So taking the initiative is one of the most valuable traits you can do in life. Be a person of initiative, take action, do something that you ought to be done without anyone telling you to do it. All right, you will stand out as a leader. You will achieve greatness that is and was and is to come. All right, this is Gavin Mail. I got a lot of vlogs. I got so much content right now coming. I got so much footage. It's like, what am I gonna do? Anyways, Travis, thank you for watching, bro. You freaking inspired me. You pumped me up, man. I really, really appreciate it. Hope I can get this video out there. I hope it'll help somebody about initiative and about etiquette and about changing themselves to become the greatest version of who they are. Gavin Mail, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already.